Hi, Capricorn. So I'm here to do your monthly read, monthly, weekly, whatever. Um, let's see what's going on with you guys. So there might be, just right off the bat, I'm getting that you maybe need to, yeah, don't cut yourself off from something quite yet. Not yet. I'm hearing that black socks never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the blacker they get. Um, I was going to wash them, but something keeps telling me don't do it yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. I don't know why that came out, but maybe that's relevant to you guys in some way. Yeah. So I'm strongly getting that you may have these what you see as issues or blockages or an inability to move past something, a person, place, or thing. Safe travel is here on the bottom of the deck. It's just more so, I think, that you need to maybe use those blockages as building blocks instead of, you know. The music also just cut off. Yeah, you might be feeling relatively uninspired by something. Here, we'll fast forward a little bit. Maybe that was getting on y'all's nerves. It was a very 4/4 beat. Okay. Anyway, that's what I'm saying is that maybe you need to just kind of laugh it off or let something roll off your back. Use it as a building block instead of as a block edge. Okay. Yep. So you might be realizing there could be an Aquarius in your life. This is the air sign kind of card. This is a star card, so typically this is an Aquarius. And you're realizing that without this Aquarius, there's jealousy, a lot of jealousy on your head, or that you feel jealous of potentially the Aquarius, or that you're something is going on with this Aquarius that you're not necessarily jiving with at the moment. Either jealousy coming from or to you. It could be like, this also could just be kind of the feeling of fulfillment, stardom, whatever focus or attention that you've got right now, whatever you're shining a light on, it's making you feel some type of way. And you could be starting to realize that these two things are happening in conjunction with each other is also what I'm feeling right now. Let's get some clarifiers to see what the heck is going down. I'll use Rider Waite. Pretty straightforward deck. Okay. Okay, so it looks like you have not chosen to communicate something, that you're not realizing that rushing in to communicate things without really making a choice one way or the other is not helping whatever situation you're trying to manifest here, especially not without jealousy being an actual. This is resentment, jealousy, I almost spying. Like, this is the evil eye can be a lot of things, but it's just negative intentions. Maybe your best intentions, despite your best intentions here, Capricorn, you may have rushed in to say something or do something that is now causing some discontentment in your life. And you didn't make a choice. You either didn't choose to say something or you did choose to say too much. Yeah. Whatever this is, this project or endeavor, you really love it and you want to commit to it more or less, but you don't know how is also what I'm getting from this, like not knowing how to make a choice, not knowing how to commit. And you're rushing in saying all the right things, doing all the right things. When someone tells you there's, I'm just hearing singing sweet nothings in your ear right here, and you know that you haven't made a choice to commit yet. So this is causing some type of ruckus in your life at the moment. Tell us what kind of ruckus. Okay, so this difficult information and the Tower. Okay. So yeah, you're realizing something right now, pretty big actually, that whatever this difficult information that you're realizing, it's almost as if you did not realize. You did not initially realize. This is past, present, and future kind of energies. So in the past you did not realize, because this is the breakthrough card is very much so the Tower card in the raw deck at least. And so um you did not have any kind of hasty words. You didn't make a choice. You didn't really take any action in the past, and now you are having this Tower moment. It's almost like a taco moment. Like, I feel like these two sides could just, you can almost take everything from here and bend it up. Take everything from here and bend it up, and it'd be almost the same exact thing mirroring itself. Um, it's like there was love here, but no commitment, maybe to a project that you were working on, a relationship that you were in, especially because the Lovers is here. Um, something that you had a lot of passion for this. It was like this was the apple of your eye. Is This is if you're a dad, this is like the twinkle in your eye. And maybe in your marriage, you're really not feeling that twinkle in your eye anymore with your lover or with your spouse, or if you're doing a project of sorts. You love the project, but you're not feeling the passion, the kind of attention, or this is just like, I'm just seeing bulbs going off all over the place over here. You're not getting the recognition that you want in the commitment, and that's really difficult for you. It causes you to feel slighted, like you have something to be jealous about or envious about, or unfulfilled. Potentially some rough information came through that you were not expecting. And because of this information, you now feel some friction right here that you didn't realize you were going to be feeling when you first set out on that journey. Let me get one more deck. Let's use the angelic messenger card and see what kind of advice, or what do we need to know, please, for Capricorn. Yeah, this music does get kind of like repetitive after a little while. I guess you're right about that. Something is grating your nerves, Capricorn. Literally, something is like on your last freaking nerve. Okay, yeah, you feel vulnerable. Like, that's whatever difficult information came out. It put your exposed you in a way that you did not like. You do not want to be exposed, and at this point, it's making you angry. Yeah, whatever it was, you didn't realize that you desired something that you now desire because you feel vulnerable. Okay, so it's almost like this. If you're planning an event, let's just say you're going to throw a gala, okay? You didn't really want to be the one to plan the gala at all. So you did what you got to do. You set up the light fixtures, you got the photos taken. You love the idea of the gala, but not the actual commitment of setting it up. So when the gala came to be, there was this serious kind of cautionary tale that can be told from whatever happened. There was some difficult information that happened, or it came through during the gala. Excuse me. And you might have felt like you could no longer speak up. My throat just started tickling really bad. And because of that, you felt vulnerable, as though your work, even though you didn't really want to do this from the beginning, your work may have not been seen or acknowledged, potentially, as much as you've wanted it to be. So in that case, you felt vulnerable. It's like someone taking an award without mentioning their family at all. Like, oh, I'm thankful for my wife, or I'm thankful for my husband, because without him, I could not have, taken 5 out of 7 days out of the week, and maybe that was something that made you feel vulnerable as the partner that did do some of that back work, or um, I'm just just you may have also I'm just kind of getting from this, extended yourself. If you look at these in set, you didn't choose to rush in with love, so you may have extended yourself in a way that does not feel good. The commitment was a challenge to you, and you're not realizing that it was not one that made you feel very positive. It was put you in a vulnerable, cranky, just very uh you felt like you didn't have the information that you needed, so you felt like increasing this also looks like a target suddenly. um you felt like you were, shooting darts at a a blind target, or something dirty like that. Like you felt like you almost had to revert to some kind of habit, or some kind of feeling that you felt like you already dealt with, is because you didn't choose to deal with it before, and now you realize that. So you're coming full circle, and hopefully this time around you'll speak up about your love and what you do desire, what would make you feel as though this morning star could be in the upright. So I'm just saying that. Let me get one more. Let me get future advice, or what Capricorn should know. Okay. I don't know why those came out like that, but they just did. Yeah, listen to divine guidance when you get lost or stuck. Don't necessarily depend on your own definition or idea of what you think you should do. Listen to a divine higher power, and it might be, this is a bright orange card, so I'm just seeing this could be like kind of painful. These are both really bright red, orange, kind of stop colors. Like this, you might need to tame some of the passion that you have about this, or you might need to choose to have a breakthrough with divine guidance instead of a breakthrough with an evil eye of jealousy and, negative intentions. And in that way, you can evolve as the vulnerable star rather than evolving as the difficult commitment that then had a breaking point, where the love, the communication, and the choice to stay together through it all kind of falls out the back end. Like I'm also just, I don't know why my spirit guides are goofy sometimes. So I'm also just seeing a burrito. So when you get really like a really big burrito, oversized. If you squeeze it even slightly too hard, or if you don't have the back end wrapped, it falls all over the table and like out the back end. Like I don't want to say goose through, or salsa through a goose, but at the same time, kind of the same thing here is that if you don't deal with your karma the first time around, or if you don't deal with feeling vulnerable the first time around, then oftentimes later on you do end up feeling like resentment that you weren't able to see what was right around the corner. Just seeing this peekaboo. You weren't able to see what was right around the corner before, and it caused a second tower moment. So there's two towers, one reed, one star, one evil eye. So you tell me how this applies to your life, but I hope everything is all right. I will see you guys next time. Try not to let whatever it is that's grating your nerves get you to this point where you're just in a state of constant agitation, and just like realizing and like yearning. Don't do that to yourself, Capricorn. You got this, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, bye. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe, please, if you enjoyed. See ya.